my tiny bananas bunch. I deserve punishment of some sort for just completely not doing a video my last turn, and I'm so sorry, but also I really appreciate that you guys understand that things happen. The last video I did, I told you that my next video was going to be meatier, and I was planning on sort of telling you guys about different life plans that I've been considering. But right now it's just kind of like exhausting to talk about it, and I feel like all I do is talk about like things I'm applying to and potential things that could happen. So I'll save that for another video. As you guys know, my excuse, which very legitimate excuse for not doing my video the other week, was because Alex and I had food poisoning. It was the weekend of Valentine's Day, and we were going to Lake Connaught Lodge, which is up in the Olympics. It's a really gorgeous lodge. We were considering it. It was like in our top 3 wedding venue ideas before we found the wedding venue we used, which we loved and was perfect for us. But like you guys know, like the Olympics are just so gorgeous and mossy and green. And so we knew about this place, and our sister-in-law knew that we had looked into this place. So for Christmas, she bought us a night at the lodge to stay at the lodge. So for Valentine's Day weekend, we drove up to the lodge and stopped in a dinky little town and ate tacos at a Mexican restaurant, which was not the greatest idea we've ever had. Got to the lodge, and it was really beautiful, and we got to relax and enjoy each other's company and enjoy the gorgeous scenery. We had a really great dinner with like this like brie plate and this like awesome fish and wine, and it was a really great dinner. And then we headed back to our room, and yeah, the rest is food poisoning history. So we didn't really get to fully enjoy the lodge, which is okay. We'll just have to go back sometime and not get tacos on the drive up. Yeah, it wasn't the most romantic Valentine's Day we've ever had. But like on a twisted plus side, Alex, the next day was the day after we got back was President's Day. And so I had the day off of work, and Alex stayed home from work because he was still feeling icky. So we got to spend the day together, and we just kind of watched Friends all day. But it's fun because it is. Like, even though we are married, it still feels like our time together is so, like, not rare, but like precious. I mean, he leaves for work at like 6:20 and gets home at like 5:15, and then we go to bed at 9. So it's like we have like less than 4 hours together every day. Also just been trying to be more intentional about how we do spend our limited time together. So instead of just him coming home and us just vegging for 4 hours, he'll come home and we'll pray together on the couch, and then we'll cook dinner together and talk about each other's days, ask each other questions, and then the vegging and Netflix on the couch, and then that happens. But anyway, other life things. I am like back in my old job, which is like a weird, confusing thing to explain to people. But I think the best way to explain it is that the Pierce County Library has hired me for like 2 temporary writing assignments. One was in the fall, and now one's in the winter. So there was like a very small break in between those writing assignments, and it's also hard to explain to people that like they don't have the money to hire me full time. And so a lot of people, when they're like, oh, they hired you again for another thing, like that's a good sign. And I'm like, it's flattering, but like nothing's gonna happen. Like they don't have the money. Like they don't have the money to hire another position at all. And so it's like a weird thing to explain to people. But anyways, I'm super happy to be back. Every year the Pierce County Library has this reading program called Pierce County Reads, and they like encourage the whole community to read one book, and then they'll have like different events that are like connected to the book, and then they'll have like one author event where the author will come and speak and sign books and do a Q&A. So they've had, they did like The Boys in the Boat by Daniel James Brown, Wild by Cheryl Strayed, The Hotel on the Corner of Bitter and Sweet by Jamie Ford. This year, instead of just one book, it's Sherman Alexi's entire collection of books. So it's been really fun because I love Sherman Alexie, and it's just been a really fun project to help out with. Other things that have happened, I took a Cajun cooking class with my sister Robin. My in-laws bought this like ginormous boat with like 3 different sleeping quarters, so we had a family sleepover on it the other night. My mom was cast in a community theater production of Arsenic Old Lace. It's about these like crazy old ladies that like murder people, but it's a comedy. So I'm really excited. So that's a Snapchat. That is a snapshot of my current life, and that's about it. So I'll see you next week, Callie.